Long ago, the United States declared itself a free nation. What the U.S. citizens didn't know is that freedom came with a price. One example is the most devastating war known to man. In the 1940s, the United States declared war on the Axis powers. The Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, one of many U.S. bases, forcing us to take action. What resulted was a war causing millions of deaths. What kept the soldiers going was knowing that they were fighting for their country's freedom. If they failed or if they gave up, our country would soon fall to ruin. Freedom is not free. Another example is the civil rights movement in the 50s and 60s. African Americans were tired of being treated as inferior people. They began to take part in nonviolent protests such as sit-ins. They fought to be treated as normal people and for their rights as citizens to be recognized. They fought for their freedom. Another great example is the women's suffrage movement. Women in America, like African Americans, were furious that they could not vote. They formed protests in the street and secret organizations. They demanded fair treatment as citizens of the United States. Their freedom was being denied from them, and they were prepared to stand up for what was right. Their freedom was not free. Over the years, the United States' promise of freedom has been tested by both American people and by other nations. We as a country had to fight to maintain our freedom, whether it was 100 years ago or today. We as a nation have to pay the price for freedom. This year, I learned what it truly means to sacrifice for your country. I learned that nothing will be handed to you, but you have to work for it. And I learned that no matter what other people say, your opinion will always be heard if you say it loud enough. Freedom is not free.